Hey guys, welcome to Ted Health. Let's check out this video call. It's a episode 2 or part 2 of this World War One series from Epic History TV. Okay, I started this like just day before yesterday. I started that, and it was cool. It actually made me kind of feel really bad for the times of World War One, and right after like Napoleon series, the shit is even harder, man. World War was like 10 times worse. It was terrible. Okay, and obviously like not all of people that died are like troops, or the people that died are not all like killed. It could be like wounded and stuff like that. I get it, but still it's like, whoa, that's a lot. That's insane. Okay, but it is what it is. But let's just watch the second part. It's called World War One, 1915. The previous one was 1914, but this one is 1915, bro. This is gonna be even worse. Okay, and I shouldn't be like making jokes and shit. I shouldn't, man. This is like super depressing. It was only 12 minutes. The first part, it was only 12 minutes, and it was depressing. It was like the worst that can happen is approaching, and you're like, you can't do anything but watch in horror. That's the feeling that I've got. Okay, so let's watch the second part. This is actually a very old series. These videos have been made like 7-8 years ago. The first part is like literally 8 years ago, but there's a lot of views for this, and I hope this series gets me a lot of views as a reactor. Okay, what is a reactor anymore? YouTube doesn't allow, it just copyright strikes anybody. It doesn't matter if you're a reactor doing it fair use or and whatnot. It's never gonna respect any of that, and it's gonna give you a copyright strike. My backup channel got a copyright strike, so go check it out. All the Napoleon series, like 90% of it is over there. You'll be thoroughly entertained, so go check it out. But let's get into this part 2 of World War One, 1915. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. And also, like, there's another video that I'm supposed to react, but I'm kind of busy right now, so I won't be able to, I'm only able to do like 2 videos. The other one is like 45 minutes. Holy shit, I can't do a reaction like that. So I'll try to do it later, but let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. World War One, 1915, Epic History TV. Let's go!
January 1915. World War I is just 5 months old, and already around 1 million soldiers have fallen.
Okay.
A war that began in the Balkans has engulfed much of the world.
Wow.
The Central Powers, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire, fight the Allies, Britain, France, Russia, Serbia and Montenegro, Belgium, and Japan. In Poland and the Baltic, the Russian army has suffered a string of massive defeats, but continues to battle German and Austro-Hungarian forces.
Dang.
I
also like, I didn't mention this before, but I also like the fact that this whole series, at least now in part 2, it's similar, and it's like, man, this whole series is literally one event after the other. There's no story or anything. There's no narration, like like as if this is an epic story of anything. He's just explaining to us how it started, how it went on, and how it's going in part 2 now. Like, holy shit, this feels so real. I even mentioned this in like the first part. I said how realistic it feels. It feels like it's happening for real. Because all he's doing is telling us what happened one after the other, like one event after the other. There's no like story, there's no like a hero or anything. Like Napoleon series was like a story, like a big movie, but this is like realistic. It's going like depression is like, I'm getting depressed. I'm getting sad watching all this, but at the same time it's like horrific. Okay, let's go.
Hungarian troops have also suffered huge losses and are humiliated by their failure to defeat Serbia. In the Caucasus Mountains, Russian and Ottoman forces fight each other in freezing winter conditions.
Freezing winter, okay.
While on the Western Front, French, British and Belgian troops are dug in facing the Germans, in trenches stretching from the English Channel to Switzerland.
Dang. Shit. And now the trenches have become so casual at this point. The trenches have been, have been created. And that's what he said in the first part, the previous video, where, the trenches have been created. And this is where the trenches are going to be a big deal now, because everybody's hiding in the trenches like rats, but then they open the gun and start shooting each other. Oh my God, man. So, okay, let's go. Total war. Man.
As part of the world's first strategic bombing campaign, Germany sends 2 giant airships known as Zeppelins to bomb Britain. They hit the ports of King's Lynn and Great Yarmouth, damaging houses and killing 4 civilians.
What are those things, those blimps? I don't know how they function. They're so big, they look so fat, and they're still in the air. Like, how are they flying? I still don't know, man. It's like I played like Battlefield 1. I play that every now and then. It's been a while since I've played it though, but there's always a blimp coming, like a big one, and then it crashes. It starts, everybody's in there shooting and everything, and then later on when it gets destroyed, it just crashes and the whole fucking map shakes. Go play that game. Go play some multiplayer maps. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's fucking insane, okay? I don't know how those things are so big and how do they fly. It's like there's no like a helicopter or anything. There's no wings or anything, but it still flies. It's like, what?
At sea, at the Battle of Dogger Bank, the British Navy sinks 1 German cruiser, but the rest of the German squadron escapes.
Whoa! They're on the side of that big ship. Holy shit, feels like they're on, part of the earth or something. And it's sinking. Oh my God. How are they gonna, it's sinking. How are they gonna be saved from that? I don't know.
Command of the Seas has allowed Britain to impose a naval blockade of Germany, preventing vital supplies, including food, from reaching the country by sea. Germany now retaliates with its own blockade. It declares the waters around the British Isles to be a war zone, where its U-boats will attack Allied merchant ships without warning.
U-boats!
Britain relies on imported food to feed its population. Germany plans to starve her into surrender.
Oh man! The Britain people are so experts in navy warfare. They're like, holy shit. I've been seeing this from Napoleon times, that videos. They're like masters of the ocean. Seriously.
On the Eastern Front, German Field Marshal von Hindenburg launches a winter offensive and inflicts another massive defeat on the Russian army at the Second Battle of Masurian Lakes. The Russians lose up to 200,000 men, half of them surrendering amid freezing winter conditions.
Oh, man.
The Russians have more...
anything. You could die by anything, but there's 2 ways of dying that you should never, seriously. Don't die in, deserts. Don't die there, okay? Don't die in freezing winters. That is even worse than the desert one. These 2 places you should never die. You can die any way you want by the end of your life, but never go to the deserts or, the freezing, snowy areas like Antarctica or something. You will fucking suffer, man. Oh, man, I can only imagine.
Success against Austria-Hungary. The city of Przemysl falls after a 4-month siege, netting the Russians 100,000 prisoners.
Wow.
Austria-Hungary's total losses now reach 2 million.
Oh, man!
Meanwhile, the British and French...
2 million! And obviously, these are probably wounded and everything. It's different kinds of, torture. But still, 2 million casualties. Man.
Send warships to the Dardanelles.
That's almost like a fucking genocide. Holy shit.
To threaten Constantinople, capital of the Turkish Ottoman Empire. They believe a show of force will quickly cause Turkey to surrender.
Oh, okay.
They bombard Turkish shore forts in the narrow straits. But 3 battleships are sunk by mines and 3 more damaged. The attack is called off.
Oh. Fuck. Trench deadlock. Something's gonna happen to the people in the trenches? Let's see. Fuck. Man. A lot of casualties. That's a lot, bro. And World War I is obviously a new form of hell. Like literally. I don't think there's another war as fucked up as World War and World War II and everything. I don't know. Maybe it's the French Revolution that can, I don't know. I could be wrong, but you know, man, World War feels like the greatest fucking torture our world has ever gone with. Like seriously. Wow. Trench deadlock.
On the Western Front, the British attack at Neuve-Chapelle. But the advance is soon halted by German barbed wire and machine guns.
Whoa. Okay.
British and Indian units suffer 11,000 casualties. About a quarter of the attacking force.
Yeah, some Indians actually fought in the war. Punjabis, the Sikhs, they probably they also contributed to it. I've seen a lot of pictures of them helping around with the white people and whatnot. Cool, I like that. But I hope they didn't. But they suffered a lot of casualties too. And it's like, why? Why did we create this world war? Because come on, man. We shouldn't have done this.
Force.
Really.
6 weeks later, at the Second Battle of Ypres, the Germans attack with poison gas for the first time on the Western Front.
Whoa!
A cloud of lethal chlorine forces Allied troops to abandon their trenches.
Oh my
But
god!
the Germans don't have enough reserves ready to exploit the advantage.
Huh.
Soldiers on both sides are quickly supplied with crude gas masks as a chemical weapons arms race begins.
Okay, wow!
The Allies land ground troops at Gallipoli, including men of the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, the Anzacs. Their goal is to take out the shore forts that are preventing Allied warships reaching Constantinople.
Okay.
But they immediately meet fierce Turkish resistance and are pinned down close to the shore.
Fuck!
The day before the landings, the Ottoman Empire begins the systematic deportation and murder of ethnic Armenians living within its borders.
Man.
The Armenians are a long persecuted ethnic and religious minority, suspected of supporting Turkey's enemies. Tens of thousands of men, women and children are transported to the Syrian desert and left to die.
No!
In all, more than 1 million Armenians perish.
No! Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so many races, so many different types of people that have suffered a lot with this war, man. Oh god. And imagine there's another war. It's World War II. It hasn't even happened yet and people are dying like flies in this. Holy shit. This is so sad. You see this poor kid down there? Oh my god. And the mother is all like, this is terrible.
Allies condemn the events as a crime against humanity and civilization and promise to hold the perpetrators criminal.
You left them in the desert to die. Like, whoa. What the fuck were you thinking? Oh my god. And you can't do anything, I guess, because it's a war and everybody's pushed to do something, you know, otherwise something will happen to them or something. It's like, oh man.
Criminally responsible. To this day, the Turkish government disputes the death toll and that these events constituted a genocide.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's like an indirect genocide. They didn't really like fucking kill them with the guns or anything, but they left them to die, bro. That's no different than, you know, hanging a prisoner or something, you know? It's no different. You know, it's just that they're good people and you fucking... Okay, German advances in the east. Man, I'm already like super dark right now in my mind. Oh my god, German advances in the east. Let's watch more terrible things. Let's go. Shit.
On the Eastern Front, a joint German-Austro-Hungarian offensive in Galicia breaks through Russian defences, recapturing Przemysl and taking 100,000 prisoners.
Dang.
It is the beginning of a steady advance against Russian forces. At sea, the British passenger liner Lusitania, sailing from New York to Liverpool, is torpedoed by a German U-boat off the coast of Ireland without warning.
Shit! That ship was coming from so far away only to die here. Holy shit, man. This is just terrible.
1,198 passengers and crew perish, including 128 Americans.
Oh, man.
US President Woodrow Wilson and the American public are outraged.
Oh, man.
But Germany insists the liner was a fair target, as the British used her to carry military supplies.
Oh. And is this how they were pulled into war, the Americans? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see.
In May, the Allies launched the Second Battle of Artois in another effort to break through the German lines.
Okay.
The French make the main attack at Vimy Ridge, while the British launch supporting attacks at Aubert Ridge and Festubert. The Allies sustain 130,000 casualties.
Oh, shit.
Advance just a few thousand yards.
When people are dying so much, when there's so many casualties like that, wounded or killed, okay, but then like everybody should halt. Everybody should be like, oh, wait a minute, we're killing so many people. This war, whatever it is we decided to start, should not be going any direction. This needs to be stopped right now. But I guess, you know, I don't know. It's insane. They still continued, and it went on for a long period. And then we got World War II, which by that time, they still didn't learn any lesson from it. They had to have another war, you know, and oh man, what's happening? Like, insane.
That summer, above the Western Front, the Fokker Eindecker helps Germany win control of the air. It's one of the first aircraft with a machine gun able to fire forward through its propeller, thanks to a new invention known as interrupter gear. Allied aircraft losses mount rapidly in what becomes known as the Fokker Scourge.
Scourge. Okay. Italy enters the war. Fuck. Let's go. Shit.
Italy, swayed by British and French promises of territorial gains at Austria-Hungary's expense, joins the Allies, declaring war on Austria-Hungary and later the Ottoman Empire and Germany. The Italian army makes its first assault against Austro-Hungarian positions along the Isonzo River.
Everybody is joining the war. No, please stop, man.
But is repulsed with heavy losses.
Oh,
Meanwhile, the Allies
what did they think was gonna happen? Oh my
face a crisis on the Eastern Front. The Russians have begun a general retreat, abandoning Poland.
The people with most amount of land are obviously gonna be so into fucking engaging in war and fighting and shit. This is just ridiculous.
German troops enter Warsaw on the 5th of August. Tsar Nicholas II dismisses the Russian army's commander-in-chief, Grand Duke Nicholas, and takes personal command. It will prove disastrous for the Tsar, as he becomes more and more closely tied to Russian military defeat. At Gallipoli, the Allies land reinforcements at Suvla Bay, but neither they nor a series of fresh attacks by the Anzacs can break the deadlock.
Wow.
Conditions for both sides are terrible.
Oh, man.
Troops are tormented not only by the enemy, but by heat, flies, and sickness.
Oh, man. Probably also smells like shit in there, because and also like so much smell of sweat and shit from others and fucking nasty. Probably they're wearing like one type of clothes for like a whole week and probably a month too, because holy shit, who's there to take care of, good hygiene and whatnot. Nobody's there, and of course, the diseases are gonna be like all over the place. It could be a disease coming from a rat. It could be anything. It could be like some dude getting sick and making everybody else sick and shit. Like sneezing on everybody and getting them all sick and shit. Shit is really bad. I just feel so bad for them. We didn't need all this, but we needed to learn from our mistakes, bro. And wonder how many mistakes we're gonna fucking commit in the future in order to learn. Like, we don't have intelligence. We have intelligence, but we don't fucking use it. It's like, what the fuck?
In the
Terrible.
Atlantic, a German U-boat sinks the liner SS Arabic. 44 are lost, including 3 Americans. In response to further US warnings, Germany ends all attacks on passenger ships.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. The Great Autumn Offensive. Dang. Shit. Oh, man.
On the Western Front, the Allies mount their biggest offensive of the war so far, designed to smash through the front and take pressure off their beleaguered Russian ally. The French attack in the 3rd Battle of Artois and 2nd Battle of Champagne. The British, with the help of poison gas, attack at Loos. Despite initial gains, the attacks soon get bogged down, with enormous losses on all sides.
Oh, man. Do they still not learn? Like, this is... I guess they're all pressured to do this war. They have to fight, Now they, because they have like literally woke up a big monster, and now they have to deal with that. Oh, man. Okay, French casualties 192,000, 147,000 German casualties, 57,000 British casualties. If this is not genocide, then what is? Like, holy shit, man. I'm devastated watching all this. Fuck.
Allied troops land at Salonika in Greece to open a new front against the Central Powers and bring aid to Serbia. But the Allies are too late. Bulgaria joins the Central Powers.
Oh, man.
And their joint offensive overruns Serbia in 2 months.
Oh!
That winter, the remnants of the Serbian army escape through the Albanian mountains.
Oh, man.
Their losses are horrific.
Oh, my
By
God.
the end of the war, 1/3 of Serbia's army has been killed.
Oh, my
The
God.
highest proportion of any nation.
Whoa, whoa.
Fierce fighting continues on the Italian front, as Italian troops launch the 3rd and 4th battles of the Isonzo. Austro-Hungarian forces, though outnumbered, are dug in on the high ground and impossible to dislodge.
Dang. Fuck.
In the Middle East,
I don't even know what to say anymore. I can only cringe and feel so bad, Oh, man. God.
a British advance on Baghdad is blocked by Turkish forces at the Battle of Ctesiphon, 25 miles south of the city.
Dang.
The British withdraw to Kut, where they are besieged.
Okay.
The Allies abandon the Gallipoli campaign. 83,000 troops are secretly evacuated without alerting Turkish forces.
Okay.
Not a man is lost. It's one of the best executed plans of the war.
Dang.
The campaign has cost both sides 250,000 casualties.
Okay.
1915
Fuck.
is a bad year for the Allies.
Yeah.
Enormous losses for no tangible gains.
Yeah.
But there is
It's like a tsunami of... It's almost like a tsunami. Once the World War has started, you can't stop it. It's everybody's pushed and pressured to do it, and everybody's fighting for their nation. The patriotism is high and shit. It's like a tsunami, a red tsunami coming up, and you can't do anything, bro. You're gonna have to be equal amount of force from the rest of the the whole planet to stop it, you know, but then it's not gonna happen, you know. It's like, dang, son.
No talk of peace. Instead, all sides prepare for even bigger offensives in 1916.
The emotions are out in the open, and no matter how much you say peace, the people that call for peace will piss everybody off first. And look at that motherfucker calling for peace. Is he working for the enemies? Fuck him. I don't like him. Kill him. You know, it's like that. Everybody's so easy in exercising their anger and fucking killing like nothing. Probably dying like, if you go somewhere, you probably get killed by some soldier, okay? Some dude, you know, oh, this man is trespassing. He dead. You know, it's just ridiculous.
With new tactics developed from earlier failures. All sides still believe a decisive battlefield victory is within grasp.
Man. I mean, look, there's this saying where they say that war, like even in the video game Fallout game, they say war never changes, and you can never you can never stop war until you stop doing wars. You know, that's what they say. But then, honestly, if you put enough pressure, enough force, enough fight, I think one nation can win above others. And you know, the war can end like that, you know. But the amount of casualties, how are you gonna deal with that? So many people lost. Your people, the other people, like, wow.
Epic History TV relies on the support of viewers like you. Please visit our Patreon page and consider pledging as little as $1 per video to help us keep making them.
Crazy. Dang. Alright. What the fuck? Alright. Okay, I'm gonna stop it right here. I don't want it to go to another third part or anything. But yeah, wow, man. We went through a lot. And, you know, I guess we needed to learn from it. But even then, even now, like they're not afraid. The people are not of different countries, Russia, America, everybody. They're not afraid. In fact, I think America loves war. It thinks like it can earn money from it, so it's like I'm probably earning shitload of, and you know, probably would love to start a new war. You know, it's insane, you know. America is fucked up, okay? And Russian force, at least like Russians are like not that greedy, I guess. I don't know what to say, man. It's all a mess. And you know, the whole world will, if World War III happens, like I said, it's gonna fucking kill the whole planet, you know, especially after the atomic bomb that Oppenheimer dude did it. It's gonna catch, the whole atmosphere is gonna burn and everybody's gonna fucking die, man. Everybody is gonna be, you know, get fried in it. Holy shit, okay? But World War I, 1915, Part 2, what did you think? I thought I thought what you thought, you know. It's depressing, it's tragedy, it's insane. So many people dying and nobody can say or do anything about it. And we're on a you know, different times, different period where no common sense is gonna, you know, please anybody, you know. So it's a mess, okay? But yeah, it's a beast. It started, it woke up, and it's not gonna go to sleep until everybody's calm and collected, you know. It's like when your family starts fighting, you can't do anything. You gotta wait for them to stop, and then, you know, if you go in there, you're gonna you're gonna also engage in it, or something will happen to you, you know. It's a mess, okay? But yeah, World War I, 1915, that's my opinion on this, my reaction on this. I hope you like this reaction. I hope you were not offended in any way, okay? I might sound like I'm enjoying this. No, I'm not. This is terrible, okay? But if you like this reaction, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. It's my main channel. This is where I upload like 2 to 3 videos a day. Go check out my backup channel, the link in the description. There's a lot of videos over there. I got a copyright strike over there. It's a mess, but go check it out. There's all the Napoleon series reactions are over there, so go check it out. Only like 10% of it is over here. So subscribe to both my channels, show me support. There's nothing wrong with getting entertained, okay? So please subscribe to both my channels, show me support. And if you have any videos like this, any series that you want me to react to, please type down in the comment section. I got a lot of suggestions, and I'm gonna get to it one by one. I can't react to all of it at once. If I do that, then I'm gonna run out of content and nobody's gonna watch it, okay? People are not watching already. why would I run out of content deliberately? Like, I can't do that, okay? So please make sure to subscribe to both my channels, suggest me more series and videos. I'll note it down and react to it. I'll even say your name, okay? So please type down in the comment section, please tell me. And yeah, and also, like, please tell me your opinions, please educate me on things. I don't know much about the history that much. I know a little bit because I've studied while I was in the school and college and everything, but not that much though, because I'm not like, the big nation or anything. I'm from India, that too, from like south side. Nobody cares. You're in the south side of something, nobody in the south side cares about anything from that country, okay? So it's like that, okay? It's a mess. If I was on the north side, then I would probably care about my nation, all the other nations and everything, So I'm very deep into India, so it's like you'll never find me too. It's like I'm really deep, okay? So yeah, that's it for this reaction. Please make sure to subscribe to both my channels and stay tuned for my part 3. And rest in peace for the casualties, the people. Yeah. It sucks, bro. It sucks. We engaged in many wars. It's not a surprise that we engaged in one more war called World War I. And as if that wasn't enough, we engaged in part 2, World War II. Like, ridiculous, okay? So please make sure to subscribe to both my channels, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.